everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome to today's lesson. Let's take a look at today's lesson objective. So our lesson objective for today is we will multiply decimal fractions by multi-digit whole numbers through conversion to a whole number problem and reasoning about the placement of the decimal. The TEKS that we're going to cover today is 5.3a, 5.3d, 5.3e, 5.4b, 5.4e, and 5.4f. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some vocabulary first. So the first thing we're going to look at is an area model. This is going to be a rectangular model of multiplication or division that represents the total as an area. So factors or quotients and divisors are represented by the length and the width. So when we look at area, this is kind of what the calculations we do, but we can do the same thing for an area model, right? So we're going to use this and partial products to kind of help us through today. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this problem. So I have 2.31 times 22, or 2 and 31 hundredths times 22. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to change this all into hundredths. So I'm going to go ahead and change 2 and 31 hundredths so that the whole portion is hundredths. So that would give me 231 hundredths. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and leave that as H from now on. Okay. So that's what we have. We have 231 hundredths. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create an area model. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and separate each of my digits, right? So I have 200 hundredths. I'm just put down H for hundredths. I have plus 30 hundredths plus 1 hundredths. I'm just going to leave that right there, right? Now I'm going to go ahead and decompose my 22 into whole numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and separate this right here. And so I have 20 plus 2 is going to give me 22. Now I'm going to go ahead and multiply each of my portions. So I have 200 hundredths times 2 is going to give me 400 hundredths. Then I have 200 hundredths times 20. That is going to give me 4,000 hundredths. Now I have 30 hundredths times 20. That is going to give me 600 hundredths. Then I have 30. Oh, I'm sorry. I put that in the wrong spot. Let me erase that. We multiplied 20 by 30 hundredths, which is going to give me 600 hundredths. And then up here in the smaller portion, I'm going to do 30 hundredths times 2, which is 60 hundredths. Then I'm going to do 2 times 100th, which is 2 hundredths. And I'm going to do 20 times 100th, which is 20 hundredths. Now I have to go ahead and combine everything together, right? So I have to combine 400 with 60 plus 2 hundredths. That's my top portion. And then I have to combine 4,000. Line that up. I have to combine 4,620. So I can go ahead and use a standard algorithm to add them all up this way, or I can combine these portions right here. So I have 400 plus 60 plus 2, which is going to give me 462 hundredths. 4,000 plus 600 plus 20, which is going to give me 4,620 hundredths. Now we can combine them all together. Okay, so if I combine them all together, if I have 462 hundredths, and then I have 4,620 hundredths, if I combine them together, 2 plus 0 hundredths is 2. 60 plus 20 is going to be 80 hundredths. 400 plus 600 is going to give me 10 hundredths. So I'm going to go ahead and carry 10 of those over to 1,000. So I have 1,000 plus 4, which is going to give me 5,000 hundredths. So I have 5,082 hundredths, right? So this is what I would have. So I have 5,082 hundredths. Now, if I were to change this into standard form, I have 508, 50, sorry, 50.82 or 50 and 82 hundredths. Okay? All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and review today's lesson objective. So today we multiplied decimal fractions by multi-digit whole numbers through conversion to whole number problem and reasoning about the placement of the decimal. All right. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. I hope this was a fantastic lesson. I hope you had a good time. And I'll see you next lesson. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.